Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the town meeting to order. You be with a pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You make the motion here in a minute for me. Is everybody here a registered voter?
Yep.
Looks like that's the case. Excellent. I'd like to elect a moderator. I would accept nomination. The floor is open for nominations.
I make a motion that Dan Carter is named the moderator for tonight's meeting.
Okay.
Second.
Second. Okay. The name is nominated. Other nominations? I declare there's no more nominations. Nominations are closed, and the nominee is elected by unanimous consent. Next up, the business is to elect a secretary. Now our practice is to have the town clerk to serve as secretary at town meetings. So with that, I nominate Lisa Berg as our moderator.
Second.
Excuse me? Or, I'm sorry, secretary.
Yeah.
I said moderator. I apologize. Thank you.
Second.
Secretary. Thank you.
Second, Brian?
Yep.
Second, Brian.
Second.
Okay. Any other nominations? Seeing none. I declare nominations closed, and Lisa Berg is our secretary by unanimous consent. Okay. To the secretary, town clerk, please read the call.
Motion for special town meeting, meeting room A, Clifford J. Hergen Municipal Center, 1 School Street, Bethel, Connecticut, March 11th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. Number 1, shall the town of Bethel pursuant to the town of Bethel Charter, section C6-4E, enter into a lease agreement with the state of Connecticut to lease electronic voting equipment with a term expiring July 31st, 2034. Oh, that's what I was given. Okay, got it. All right, morning. Notice of special town meeting of the town of Bethel, Connecticut. The legal voters of the town of Bethel, Connecticut, and those persons entitled to vote therein are notified to assemble at a special town meeting to be held in the Clifford J. Hergen Municipal Center, Meeting Room A, 1 School Street, Bethel, Connecticut, 06801, on March 11th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. for the following purpose to wit. Number 1, to consider the approval of a lease agreement with the state of Connecticut for electronic voting equipment. Dated at Bethel, Connecticut, this 4th day of March, 2025, Board of Selectmen, Daniel E. Carter, First Selectman, Brian Terzian, Selectman, Richard C. Straighten, Selectman.
Thank you. Town councilor, can you read the resolution? Sorry.
Yes. Shall the town of Bethel, pursuant to the town of Bethel Charter, section C6-4E, enter into a lease agreement with the state of Connecticut to lease electronic voting equipment with a term expiring July 31, 2034.
Thank you. I accept a motion to approve the resolution as read,
So moved.
and I will second. Any further discussion? I will just put out for the record, this is the reason we're doing a town meeting and going through this is our charter requires us to do a town meeting for any lease over 5 years. This is a 10-year lease for the voting equipment for $1. But because of the way the charter is written, we did have to go through, all this.
Is it $1 a year?
$1,
Is this where we get to talk?
$1 the whole time. Yeah, if you would just state your name and
Nancy Ryan,
address
25
the record.
Walnut Hill Road.
Sure,
So it's $1 for the whole period.
for the whole period.
But do you have to redo the lease after 5 years, or if the resolution says 10 years, you just?
It's a
go on
10-year
for 10
lease.
years?
Yeah, but because it was over 5, we had to do this.
Right,
Yeah.
And we didn't lease the other stuff, did we? That
No.
was weird, but anyway, but they took it back.
Secretary of State and the state decided that that wasn't done right the last time, so
Got it.
they needed a lease.
It's interesting. State your name for the record.
Tim Deagle, Registrar Voters.
Yeah, yeah.
Outstanding.
It's
Okay.
interesting.
Any
All my
further
other information I need, I'll get from Tim and
Okay.
Wendy.
Any other further discussion? Okay, with that, I will try minds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And there are, anybody no? Anybody negative? Abstentions? Motion carries. With that, I would accept a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second, whatever.
There you
So
go.
moved, everybody, yay.
All in favor?
Quick.
Aye.
Quick,
We
quick.
stand adjourned at 6:35. Thank you, everybody.
Do you have another meeting at 7 or?
At 7, yeah. Well, I'm going to go to Board of Finance.
Oh, 4 finance. Got it. Well, that was.
And actually, I'd like to.
All right.
I'd like to